Right, go ahead.
Very good afternoon and a warm welcome to the first running of the Shergar Cup. Well done to Ronan Coleman for organising the meeting, and I'm delighted to be joined by Collie O'Donnell. Collie, welcome to Ardee. It's a great racing in prospect. The draw's just been done.
The draw's just been done, Jerry, and it looks very interesting. It's a very good course indeed, and well, the opening contest, there's 8 runners in it, and you've the great Shake of Ireland, and to be fair, they got a pretty good draw. Like Liam Gilligan's a very, very good jockey, an interesting jockey, and as I say, the rest of the jockeys in the opening contest, like John Joe O'Neill, Sean Bowen, none of the owners or trainers could fault any of the jockeys. They're all top class in the first race.
Our Darrell, what do you think is big dangers for Shake of Ireland?
Our Darrell, he won pretty well last week up in Cavan, but he does. Saying that now, the one I would give a big chance to upset the odds here would be the Tom Madden. What do you think? He's riding What Do You Think? And I think now, What Do You Think? If he's right back to his very best, What Do You Think? Should put it up to Shake of Ireland.
And some great racing in prospect for the rest of the day. The mile and a quarter chance with Pablo Escobar to take on the big time.
Pablo Escobar's a super good horse. Now he's a very, very nice mile and a quarter horse. Like, and David Keane, he's got a great method of buying horses. Like, he's some wonderful good horses in the yard, even squeeze your knees and all. And definitely Pablo Escobar will take beating. And news from the championship in the north, I think it's been wrapped up as well, Collie. Yeah, it has indeed. Has been wrapped up today. We couldn't run on today because of the English and all over, and that's not unbiased, but and there's jockeys even Kerry, and all the jockeys in the northwest can't get riding. So Tom Madden wins the senior title up in the north, 10-9, and Sean Corby wins the junior title. He had it wrapped up there long ago. He had run a lot of pony winners.
It's probably a fair result.
It's a fair result. Like Tom Madden, he's a top class jockey, and I know he had a very nice horse there all along the year, a super good horse too, owned by the boys from Ballyar. Jack Daniels, and he deserves the championship, and he won the Dingle Derby. And to be fair to Sean Corby, he had a memorable day last Sunday in the Curragh, and he'll never forget that. So Sean will not be too unhappy. He's a good jockey too, an up and coming jockey, and he's heading out to Mike Halford yard now very shortly. So Sean will be quite happy. He won that big race in the Curragh last Sunday, the 14-2 in one direction. So no complaints.
Finally, do we have a banker from the north?
No, I seem to think the more bankers from the Cork circuit today, squeeze your knees, Pablo Escobar, and probably in the first race you have to go for Shake of Ireland. He does look the one. What do you think the big danger?
So sit back and enjoy the first running of the Shergar Cup.
Hunters.
Lovely, Daniel. Keep on, Daniel.
This time, and the first to show in the early stages is Priceless, and gone up to join them too on the inside is Our Darrell on the inside for the Harrison Yard will show in front, followed in second place by Priceless, gone up to join them just in behind them too is Shake of Ireland as they race on now towards the home turn for this first time in this mile contest, and showing in front now on the inside is just in behind them Our Darrell as they swing into the straight and make the bend up the straight, and making ground on the outside is Tom Madden. But What Do You Think? Up the straight they come to get the bell this time, and the leader on the outside is What Do You Think? Our Darrell is on the inside. They're being followed by Will I Am, couple of them, bit of bunching there in the bend. Shake of Ireland on the outside. AJ O'Neill goes up the inside and push the button. Up the far side they go, and it's What Do You Think? The leader, followed in second place just in behind them by right there as well is John Joe O'Neill with Our Darrell. They're being followed by Priceless. AJ O'Neill goes up the inside and push the button, heading up to the top end, and on the inside it is Our Darrell, chased right there on the outside now, and bit of bunching there. Priceless is there as well, and Shake of Ireland is trying to get back into it, and Tom Madden has gone on, and What Do You Think? Is quickened on now by 3 to 4 legs, got the better of that scrimmaging on the bench. Shake of Ireland has come through for second, but racing round the home turn, it's What Do You Think? And Tom Madden he'll win it for Jimmy and Mary Brady now as they swing up the straight, racing down out of the final furlong, and it's What Do You Think? Out in front. He's chased by Shake of Ireland, flying home on the outside. See what happens, but it's going to be one for the Bradys and Tom Madden, and at the line, What Do You Think? Is what it. Shake of Ireland possibly second, followed by Our Darrell, and behind them, see what happens. Priceless behind him came AJ O'Neill, but pushed the button, and they were followed further back by What Do You Think? A great stop in the beginning for Tom Madden. Now Dick Derby winning jockey for 2013. One of the course with Jack Daniels. He's won this one with What Do You Think? Finished third, I think, down to go by Dingle. Tom, many congratulations. That was a wonderful performance.
That was a nice old ride now to have. Just lucky to get riding such a class horse as him.
The top end probably decided that you went in a bit in behind and came out in front.
I got a nice old break, jumped off third or fourth. travelled away. He took me to the front of the circuit to go all the way. Gave him a chance down the back there, and he just sprinted clear then.
That's right. And you have a couple more fancy ones to come, Tom?
Yeah, there was Liam Gilligan behind me, and Shergar. I knew he was a serious horse of the race. So once I got in front of him, I wasn't worried about him.
A great season, Tom. You're leaving us in October?
Yeah, I'm getting the licence in October now. It's been a nice old season. It's been a pleasure.
So put your hands together for our first Shergar Cup winning jockey, Tom Madden. He wins it with What Do You Think? Quick word with Mary Brady. Mary was the first winning owner in the Shergar Cup. Great performance.
Very good now. Very happy with him. I would say this is the first time this year that he's been right. We had a few problems all year, but we've got them right now.
And he quickened well up the straight?
He did, he quickened very well up the straight.
So there's our winning owner, Mary Brady, wins it with What Do You Think?
After Liam Gilligan. Little slowly at the back of the field was Chubby Chandler, and also very slow at the back of the field was Lisa Epner, early doors. It is Star Shiva who takes them along to watch us in second place. In the centre in 3 is Sundance World, well boy in between is Leo's Pride, right up the inside is Mr. Gray, just in behind him is Chubby Chandler, and he's on by 4 or 5 lengths to his side as they amble their way into the back straight, and just about in the lead is Star Shiva, Sean Bowen to Jack Kennedy, watch us. A break of a length and a half then to Mr. Gray, and on the outside in 4 is Leona's Pride, just in behind them is Sundance Warrior, and this leading quintet are being followed by Chubby Chandler with Well Boy, and still last of all by Some Way is He Sound, as they continue right up the far side of the track, and in the lead it is Watch Us by about 3 lengths to Star Shiva, then Mr. Gray just in behind him with Leona's Pride, and Chubby Chandler makes another place. Then just in behind is Sundance Warrior, Well Boys, are coming the straight now and past the mark of the target 2 circuits to go. And remaining in front is Watch Us, Jack Kennedy, the national champion, leads along by about 2 lengths to go. On the outside is Mr. Gray and Henry Morgan. Right up the inside is Star Shiva, Sean Bowen, just in behind him is Holly Reid, the owner's pride with John Corbin, Chubby Chandler. Then Jordan Williams, Sundance Warrior, Tom Battle up to the board of Well Boy. Just in behind them then, last of all, is He Sound, Liam Gilligan, but into the back. Once again, really enjoying himself up in the front. It is Watch Us by 3 or 4 lengths to Mr. Gray. Just in behind him is Star Shiva, Chubby Chandler, still making inroads towards the leaders. Just in behind them is the owner's pride. Flat to the mat then is Sundance Warrior. In behind him then, making a place as He Sound, and Well Boys the whipper. But as they race on now with about 6 to go, and still remaining in front there. It is Watch Us by 3 lengths to Star Shiva. Then just in behind them is Chubby Chandler with Mr. Gray begins to retreat. Then Leona's Pride up the quintet now as they come into the straight with 6 furlongs to go to get the bell this time. And still in front there from the off, it is Watch Us and Jack Kennedy by 3 or 4 lengths to Star Shiva in the centre. Going pretty nicely on the outside is Chubby Chandler. Then Mr. Gray flat to the board, also flat out there is Leona's Pride. Then Sundance Warrior further back then in the field. Behind him is He Sound with the mountain to climb from there, but into the back straight now, 4.5 to go, and he's beginning to wind up the pace on the leader. Watch Us by 2 or 3 lengths to Star Shiva. Chubby Chandler's on the move. He's broken away now. To back and forth spot is Mr. Gray, who can't go on, but Watch Us is up there to Chubby Chandler now. Coming out of the back, looks the only threat from there, then Star Shiva. As they race up now, shortly to the 2.5 furlong point, and still Watch Us to Chubby Chandler and Sean Harvey. Beginning to stick a big claim, then Star Shiva leaves the one clear, but as they race now out of the back straight to shortly to the turn, and Chubby Chandler now goes to the front by 3 parceling up the Harvey. In second place is Watch Us for the back then to Star Shiva, Sean Bowen. But as they race now to the final furlong, it is Chubby Chandler, Sean Harvey for the Team Ireland. As they race now inside the final furlong, the down the straight is Chubby Chandler. Out there in front by a couple to Watch Us and Jack Kennedy trying very hard. And it's been back on 2, Watch Us on the near side. But Chubby Chandler is all out of the Harvey. Chubby Chandler a little snugly in the end. Beats Watch Us and Jack Kennedy. In 3rd place then, that was the owner's pride. Then Star Shiva, Mr. Gray, Sundance Warrior, then He Sound, and last to the 8th as Well Boy. Team Ireland, Chubby Chandler for Senior Racing, Understone Co Meath, and the big day for how we go. It's one and Chubby Chandler.
Well done, lads.
Well done, lads. Right.
So then, back here in the winners enclosure, after the stairs contest, I'd be joined by Sean Gormley and Kevin White. Sean, congratulations on a real good performance.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry. I jumped him off a little bit further back than I wanted to be, but he travelled that well that I wasn't going to panic. I knew he'd take it easy.
And coming up the straight start, to idle a bit, Jack was fighting back.
Yeah, he idled a bit, but Jack just held me along a bit, because if I went too far in front, I'd say he would have stopped, but Jack was pushing me along.
Two good Saturdays in a row, great day we've got.
Yeah.
So well done to the Northwest champion, Sean Corey. He's won it with Tommy Chandler. Delighted to be joined by Kevin White from Dean Racing, owner of Tommy Chandler. Kevin, winner of the Shergar Cup.
Yeah, it's great to have a winner on the day it is now. He, as Sean said, he jumped off a bit further back than we thought, but he gave me a very good ride on fence. He never panicked and he brought him into the race where he can. So, he did it. So.
Key tomorrow.
We'll see, though. Kind of boiled over a bit too much. So. We'll see tonight.
So there you have it, the owner of Tommy Chandler, Kevin White. Kevin, presentation now about to be made. Presents the trophy to Kevin White for Dean Racing. Owners of Tommy Chandler, winner of the Shergar Cup Stairs, over 2 miles.
Thank you for the support of the show. From back to the second, it was followed by the fourth, and then down to the bottom half. It's Kim Wood in the ground. Couple of lengths up on Bath, with my Jack Cosgrove. Here was the floor place of Mickey Joe's horn. The head round is down to the bottom. It's still Kipper out a couple of lengths with Dylan Brown. Bath is moving up on the outside with Jack Cosgrove. Mickey Joe back in forward. Head down the straight now, it's Kipper on the inside with Dylan Brown. Jack Cosgrove is trying to make ground up on the outside. Taylor back and forth, and Mickey Joe back and forth. They're coming down the straight now. And Kipper is a couple of lengths clear ahead of them with Dylan Brown. And Kipper wins it. Bath is second, and Taylor is fourth.
Only in the race, and he's one of them some joined after the first local race here in the Shergar Cup by Dylan Brown. Dylan, that was a great performance. You jumped out and made it all. And the other pony was coming after you, but you had plenty left.
Yeah, saw the pony coming, so I cut slapped.
The way he went. And you had a good run last week as well, just touched off.
Second.
And are you going to be joining us pony racing next year? He might come from the 12-2s in the south. Well done to Dylan Brown. McGonigal makes it all. Great performance.
Back on the street, did my time, took my chances. Just a man in his will to survive.
Ice cream. Well, like this fair lads, folks. Anyone for a bat. Up the bank.
David Granville. Well, they're off. And first to show in the early stages, Mick McMcGoogle got away smartly, and Mick McMcGoogle goes on, followed on the near side by Rockhopper. On the outside is Ginger Man, and Ginger Man takes it up. Ginger Man the leader, followed in second place by the Wagon Wheel. They're being followed in third by Rockhopper. Just in behind them is Farmer Boyce. They're being followed further back by Sean Corby with Chalk Ice, and then English Bill. And the one that's out the back is Borna Schroeder, heading up the far side for the first time, and Ginger Man tows them along, followed in second place by Jack Kennedy with Wagon Wheel. Got up on the inside is the favourite Rockhopper, and they're being followed just in behind them by Big Mac McGoogle and then Farmer Boyce, and they're being followed by English Bill as they head up now to the top bend. And got on the inside is just in front now with the sheepskin is in the lead. Ginger Man chased in second place by Rockhopper. Just in behind them is Jack Kennedy with the Wagon Wheel, and further back is Chalk Ice, and they're being followed by Farmer Boyce, who's made a forward move. move as they swing into the straight to get the bell this time. And in the centre it is Ginger Man the leader, followed in second by Farmer Boyce. In third is Chalk Ice. Four on the inside is the favourite Rock Hopper, and then comes the Wagon Wheel, and one that's gone is behind them, Burner Shoulder. We've one out of it now as they head out. Another one gone, English Bill. Another jockey on the floor now as they head up the far side. Ginger Man the leader, chased in second place by Rock Hopper. In third is Farmer Boyce. They're being followed by Chalk Ice. Trying to get back into it is the Wagon Wheel. Up the far side they go for the final time. Ginger Man from Rock Hopper has gone through in the inside. Farmer Boyce is third. They head on to the top end. A grief-stricken 15 hands. And up the far side, Rock Hopper in front. Chased in second place, and I think we've another one gone in the top end. Another one gone, but Rock Hopper's the leader. Chased in second place by just in behind them is Wagon Wheel is coming, trying to get back into it too as they straighten on for home. And it's the Wagon Wheel chased by Rock Hopper. The Wagon Wheel the leader, chased in second place by Rock Hopper. In third is Farmer Boyce, and then Micmac McGoogle. But Jack Kennedy's in full flight here for Adrian Brown, and the Wagon Wheel is going to win it for the champion. The Wagon Wheel is won it. Rock Hopper is second. Third is Farmer Boyce. Four on the outside was the always prominent Micmac McGoogle. They were followed by Ginger Man and then Chalk Ice. And Adrian Brown, it goes to the Wagon Wheel. He was a winner down in Ballyheigue at Christmas. There we go, a Shergar Cup winner for Adrian Brown for Jack Kennedy with the Wagon Wheel. Collie says the wheels are rolling. Any congratulations, your first Shergar Cup strike, and there were plenty of familiar names around you, Rock Hopper, English Bill and Farmer Boyce.
Yeah, it was very good now. I've won on all three of them. It was my first time sitting on the Wagon Wheel there, and he's very straightforward. I got shuffled back going down the straight.
A lot of grief all the way around.
Yeah, and I just pulled him out to the outside, and he sprouted wings, he took off, and I drew up sides Rock Hopper and I kicked him on and he pulled away.
And Jack, couple more to come up.
The Ginger Lady now in the 2 mile too.
And great season, Jack. You're winning championships all over the place.
Yeah, very good. That's my 69th winner of the season now.
69 winners for the Southern Midlands Dingle and National Champion, Jack Kennedy. Northern Racing, the man they call the powerhouse in Northern Racing. Adrian, that was a great performance.
It's a great performance. Jack gave him a great ride. Coming here, you didn't know who was going to ride, but it was great that we got Jack Kennedy, and everything worked out well. The race went well to plan.
And he quickened well up the. He quickened well up the straight.
Yeah, he did. Got down the back straight. He really took off with him and ran well. But that's the way it goes. We had a great season. We had Sean Kirby riding for us all year, and he rode a lot of winners and done everything that he could for us. And we wish Sean the best of luck now heading on to Bengal Halfords.
Could there be double in the cards? Adrian, do you have something to come?
I have a horse running now. Emma Sweeney rides it, and Emma's a lovely girl, and looking forward to see what kind of spin she can get out of him.
So put your hands together for one of the true gentlemen of horse and pony racing, Adrian Brown. He's won it with the Wagon Wheel.
Have you seen this Tom McLean's carrier? That's what it's going to say. That's what it's going to say.
1-2 testing. They're off. Straight into the lead early doors is Carp DM and Finney Maguire. Two in second place is Jordan Williams on the Hurricane. Just in behind them then is the Russian. And then in the centre is Pablo Escobar. Right up the inside is Boo Hoo as they begin the opening bend. And very slowly right at the back of the field was Shoulda Woulda Coulda. But it's Carp DM in the lead by about a length to the Hurricane in second place. Then right up the inside then is Boo Hoo with the Russian and Pablo Escobar. Then Bang Tidy singing along softly and very remote at the tail of the field is Shoulda Woulda Coulda. They're halfway up the back and it's the Carp DM the leader by a couple of lengths, chased on the outside by the Hurricane as they now prepare to leave the back straight. And still in front but only just, it's Carp TM to along the outside as the Hurricane. Pablo Escobar has made very good headway. Just in behind him then as they race now into the straight is the Russian. That's the leading quartet with just over a circuit to go, about 6 furlongs remaining. And just about now in front, it is in the centre of the track. That is the Hurricane leads Pablo Escobar. Carp DM has been shuffled back into third spot. In fourth place then runs the Russian with Boo-Hoo, then Sing Along Softly. Flat to the mat is Bang Tidy as they set out on the final circuit, and it's the Hurricane who leads along by a length and a half to the market principal. Pablo Escobar and Sean Corby going for the double. In third place then is Carp DM, then the Russian in four, and these have gone away to Boo-Hoo. Further back in the field then, ridden along is Bang Tidy. Sing Along Softly, shoulda, woulda, coulda, can't win from there as they race past the 3 mark, and it's the Hurricane to Pablo Escobar, who's travelling very nicely under Sean Corby as they race now past the 2 furlong point, and the leader still the Hurricane to Pablo Escobar now, beginning to try and throw out the challenge. These have moved away to Carp DM with a furlong and a half to go. They're on the descent now back towards home, and the Hurricane, but only just to Pablo Escobar on the outside now, putting in potent strides as they race to the final furlong now, and Pablo Escobar goes to the front now to the Hurricane with Carp DM, but racing inside the final furlong, it's Pablo Escobar, and that man again, Sean Corby, is going to win the Shergar Cup Classic here, and it's Pablo Escobar and Sean Corby who win. In second place the Hurricane, in third place then Carp DM, then in fourth place the Russian, way back to Boo-Hoo, next in the field Bang Tidy, then Sing Along Softly, and shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Welcome back, our winner. It's a double for Sean Corby, and
Yeah, you're back in action, Jerry. Over to you, kid.
back in action here, and it's a double for Sean Corby, a winner first strike of the Shergar Cup for Davy Keane's Castle Racing with Pablo Escobar. John, first to you, quick double, good performance.
Yeah, he's a very good horse.
John, that was a real good performance. He's a real good horse. Great one on the Southern Circuit.
Yeah, he's a very good horse. Travelled very well, and I always had the other horse covered. It was just a matter of time before I got there. I didn't want to battle too soon, and battled well then once I hit the front.
Any chance you might stay on for Castle Racing for next year? I see Davy Keane smiling.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm finished now this year. So.
And been a real good season for you?
Yeah, very good. That's my 29th winner, so it's a good year.
Put your hands together for the classic winning jockey, Sean Corby wins it with Pablo Escobar. David, Shergar Cup win to add to the Glenveigh, all the ones along the way. He's a good horse, David. It was a good race.
Yeah, it seems a very good race. Sean seemed to be very confident. He was probably a bit more confident than he was coming in, but he won well.
You were happy with the draw?
I can't complain. So far,
Squeeze your knees to come, David?
Yeah, squeeze your knees on the next.
Big chance. Could be a double for Castle Racing for Davy Keane. He's won it with Pablo Escobar.
Get the value! One ahead there, folks. Anyone for a bet? 1600. Yes, sorry. Far away.
Nerve. Practice and false start. This time looks good, and Catch the Bullock goes straight into the lead to Jimmy O'Brien up on the outside. Very remote at the back of the field is Spirit of Palestine and Finney Maguire, but it's Catch the Bullet to in second place runs Jimmy O'Brien. In third place it looks to be Back to Front. Get a better shot when they're coming towards the straight. Second last at the stage is Circuit Trova, and also right back at the tail of the field is Oscar de la Hoya, but it's Catch the Bullet on the near side. So in the centre is Jimmy O'Brien. Right over far side then is Back to Front, of break of 4 or 5 lengths into Squeeze Your Knees or Forget Me Not. Further back at the field is Circuit Trova, then Spirit of Palestine. Last to the 8 is Oscar de la Hoya, but it's Catch the Bullet in the lead by half a length to Jimmy O'Brien. In third place runs Back to Front, just in behind him then handily poised is Squeeze Your Knees with Forget Me Not, and a break back then to Harry Cobden on Circuit Trova. The 6 are clear as they race up the back straight and past the point of departure, and still in front it is Catch the Bullet to Jimmy O'Brien. Right up there on the outside is Back to Front. In fact, now Squeeze Your Knees looks like it comes through to take over, so it's the flashy chestnut Squeeze Your Knees and Ross O'Ryan who go on by a couple of lengths, chased in second place by Jimmy O'Brien, then Catch the Bullet with Back to Front, a 3 or 4 lengths break back then to Forget Me Not, then just in behind him is Circuit Trova with Oscar de la Hoya, Spirit of Palestine as they get the bell, and Squeeze Your Knees is kicked for home here, opened up an 8-9 length advantage to Jimmy O'Brien. Up the inside is Catch the Bullet, then further back in the field on the inside then is Forget Me Not, to on the outside then that runs Neve Crean on back to front, but into the back straight now and past the half-mile mark. And in the lead and clear, it's Squeeze Your Knees to catch the bullet. Jimmy O'Brien, Forget Me Not, back to front. And now making good progress in the rear of the field is Oscar De La Hoya under Lurkin Williams as they race up the back straight for the final time. And still the leader is clear, 4-5 lengths in front. Squeeze Your Knees to catch the bullet. But now Oscar De La Hoya is just about gone second out now after this leader in the Shergar Cup Derby. And Squeeze Your Knees is a long way clear now, has kicked off that bend now and opened up a winning lead on the Ross Orion, the County Galway man. So as they race now on the approach to the straight, it's Squeeze Your Knees, the Glenby Derby winner here, way out and clear now to Oscar De La Hoya. Then Forget Me Not, further back in the field then is Circuit Trova, but racing now past the furlong pole. It's all about Squeeze Your Knees here, and Ross Orion way out and gone in behind. They're all staring down the gun barrel here because Squeeze Your Knees has trotted up this score on the Ross Orion. In second place is Oscar De La Hoya, Forget Me Not, then back to Circuit Trova, Catch the Bullet, Jimmy O'Brien way back to Spirit of Palestine, and I'm looking for the other runner. It looks like it's pulled up.
Come back down the winner. It's a winner for Ross Orion. It's a double for Davy King's Castle Racing. The Glenby Invitational winner, Squeeze Your Knees. Ross, many congratulations on the super performance. When you want to start to go?
He's scared of that. But it shows he's such a good horse. He stayed cool after I hit him. He's right there. I have to give all apologies.
Davy, smile a little bit. How's Davy the money in the bag?
He's like, I know. Let's see how it
Do you have something else to come back there?
No, I got Saturday off.
Roland, can you keep our... The Cockwell jockey, Ross Orion, gets the Shergar Cup winner. And it's a double for the inaugural Pony Racing, Davy. Good performance.
Outstanding. He's a good horse. He'll leave his friend finish. He's great.
Been a great year for Shergar, Pablo Escobar, Squeeze Your Knees.
I will be after great.
Joe Kilkee tomorrow stage tonight.
I probably will. I'll have to say no.
He's given the rest of us a chance in Kilkee. Davy King's Castle Racing. A quick double with Squeeze Your Knees and Pablo Escobar. By Rock Me Mama. Have you read? And as they go.
White flag is raised, and they're off. Rock Me Mama goes straight into the lead. In second place is Bouncing Willie with River Oaks, Ginger Lady. And last of the quintet is Tin Hoka Hoka as they race to the furthest part of the track. And in front it's Rock Me Mama. In second place runs Bouncing Willie, then Ginger Lady with River Oaks, and last of the quintet. That runs Tain Hoka Hoka as they come into the straight with 3 circuits to go, and spearheading the field it is in front Rock Me Mama and Harry Reid, lead by about 6 or 7 lengths to Bouncing Willie, Neve Cree, and then Jack Kennedy, Ginger Lady, with John Joe O'Neill and the Market Principal River Oaks alongside. As they make the bend out to the back straight is Tin Hoka Hoka, but in front spearheading the field as they continue now into the back straight is Rock Me Mama by about 6 or 7 legs, chased in second place by Bouncing Willie. In third place on the outside is Ginger Lady. On the inside is the market leader, River Oaks, and last to the 5 as they race up the back straight is Tain Hoka Hoka, but the leader remains clear. That's Rock Me Mama by 6 or 7 lengths to Bouncing Willie. And River Oaks has improved up the inside, then Ginger Lady, and still last of all, content to observe at the rear is Tain Hoka Hoka as they come on now towards the straight once again with still well over 2 circuits to go and 11 furlongs to race. And still clear, it's Rock Me Mama, Harry Reid by about 10 lengths. In the centre is Bouncing Willie. Along the outside is Ginger Lady. Locked away in the inside, River Oaks and John Joe O'Neill. And just about the back marker is Tain Hoka Hoka with 2 circuits to go to get the bell next time around. And still spearheading the field, it is Rock Me Mama by about 5 or 6 lengths to Ginger Lady, Bouncing Willie. And making the place there was Tain Hoka Hoka with River Oaks just the back marker, but close up under John Joe O'Neill as they race now into the back once again.
and Rock Me Mama, who's been there from Flag Fall, still in front by about 3 lengths to up the inside is Bouncing Willie. Ginger Lady, River Oaks is travelling kindly, and just the back marker is Teen Hooka Hooka as they continue up the back straight. Rock Me Mama by about 2 or 3 lengths to Bouncing Willie. In third place along the inside is River Oaks. John Joe Neal saving every inch then. Ginger Lady still just about the back markers. Teen Hooka Hookas. They race on now with less than 6 to go, and been there from the gun that remains in front. That is, as they continue into the straight, it is Rock Me Mama by just about a length now to Bouncing Willie. Ginger Lady, and still on the inside is River Oaks, and still the back markers Teen Hooka Hooka as they come to the bell this time. And still Rock Me Mama. To in the centre is Bouncing Willie, Ginger Lady, and River Oaks is travelling very kindly under John Joe O'Neill in the centre now as they race now into the bend that'll bring them on towards the back straight. Rock Me Mama has come right back to the field to Bouncing Willie. River Oaks up the inside does stay very well, River Oaks. Then further back to Teen Hooka Hooka. Ginger Lady's off the bridle as they race now past the half-mile mark, and it's Rock Me Mama. Harry Reid in second place now along the outside is Bouncing Willie, but River Oaks is still closing all the while as they race up the back straight now with 2.5 to go. It's Rock Me Mama stalked all the while by River Oaks, and on the outside Bouncing Willie. These have gone on to Teen Hooka Hooka as they race past now the 2 furlong point now, and River Oaks just about goes to the front now under John Joe Neal. On the outside is Bouncing Willie, so it's Bouncing Willie on the outside of River Oaks. In third place Teen Hooka Hooka now beginning to come home well. Rock Me Mama is dropped away as they race now on towards the final furlong. Teen Hooka Hooka on the outside of Bouncing Willie. River Oaks right up the inside. River Hill set to here as they race down past the furlong pole, and now it's River Oaks and John Joe who struck for gold, and it's John Joe Neal, and River Oaks is going to win the long distance race. In second is Bouncing Willie, third is Teen Hooka Hooka, then the long time leader Rock Me Mama, and Ginger Lady last to the quintet. So John Joe Neal.
He's won it for Jar Faulkner. Congratulations. Great day for you.
Thank you, yeah, fantastic.
Real good race, and 3 of you battled it. You were travelling well with the circle to go.
Yeah, he was travelling well, and I almost had to take him and pull it down the back straight, and picked up well and just kept him going, which was great.
And up the straight, there was one inside you.
He was, yeah, I was worried about him for a little bit, but he would keep going, and he did.
And News, your brother, is he okay?
Yeah, I think he's fine, he's just fine for a little check.
So put your hands together for John Joe O'Neill. He's won the longest race in power racing in Ireland with River Oaks for Jar Faulkner. The smile says it all for John Joe O'Neill. Won the longest race, I think, you won the longest race, I think, in pony racing.
That was nearly not long enough. So it was.
He was always travelling well there with a circuit to go.
Travelling very strong, so he was. He's kind of surprised us a bit. He's been running on ground that's against him a bit, you know. But he's had a few nice good runs on good ground, and he's turned it over life, you know. But it took us a wee way to find our feet with him.
Could be a nice horse for the Eagle for next year.
We'd like to see a bit of juice in the ground right enough. But we have to give all credit to the wee lad that rode him. We give him a superb ride, and
great to see the visiting team getting a winner as well.
It was lovely to see John Joe getting a winner. The lads were all seeing coming down the road. We seen John Joe riding in Donegal one day, and if we draw, we'd love to draw John Joe for one of the horses, you know. So they were over the moon when they got him on the big lad. It was our best chance here today.
Next up, Ballyheigue at Christmas.
Could be there before.
So well done to Jar Faulkner. He's won it.
Thank you.
With River Oaks. Left them away and running first time this time, and the commentator came away smartly on the near side. Over on the far side is Barna Schroeder. Number 2, the commentator, the leader, Barna Schroeder on the outside. They're being followed just in behind them by Leona's Pride. Leona's Pride goes up on the outside under Ciara Mannion, the commentator, on the inside. They're being followed in third by Emma Chaston, but she's the one. Racing up the far side, just in behind them is Barna Schroeder. Heading up the far side now, and the leader, Leona's Pride, goes on from the commentator in second. In third place is Emma Chaston, she's the one. Then comes Oshinor on Barna Schroeder. Heading up now to the top end, and in front, Leona's Pride, followed in second place by the commentator. In third, she's the one, and they're followed by Barna Schroeder. Heading on then towards the home turn, and that is Leona's Pride, the leader, under Ciara Mannion, the commentator second. On the outside is Barna Schroeder, and they're being followed further back in the field by Lady Zena. Up the straight they come then to get the bell this time, and it's Leona's Pride in front, commentator second. 3 on the outside is Barna Schroeder. They're being followed just in behind them by number 3, she's the one, and then Lady Zena, and the one is next to Stephen Kelly. Swing along softly into the back straight they go, and that is Leona's Pride, the commentator second. In third place, she's the one, Barna Schroeder on the outside. Up the far side they go, and it's Leona's Pride, commentator second. 3 on the outside, Barna Schroeder, then she's the one, and they're being followed by Lady Zena. And swing along softly, heading into the top end, and in front, Leona's Pride comes under the cautious Barna Schroeder, and the commentator also beginning to close up now, heading up to the top end, and it's Barna Schroeder who's come there on the outside, the commentator next. They're being followed by she's the one, and we've lost one as well up the far side. They're racing on now towards the home turn, and the leader is Barna Schroeder out in front. Leona's Pride, think the commentator went, and as they run now to the home turn, out in front is Barna Schroeder and Oshinor. Gonna be a great day here for Adrian Brown. They race inside the last 200 yards. It's Oshinor and Barna Schroeder. Lady Zena, Leona's Pride, and swing along softly, but Adrian Brown double at the line. Barna Schroeder wins it. Second, Lady Zena. Third, Leona's Pride, followed in by Swing Along Softly. And I think Lady Zena with Leona's Pride in third. For Team Brown, Oshinor. Russell Ryan, the man in the hot seat for next season. With Barna Schroeder. In Shergar Cup for 2013, Oshin, you were tracking the leaders from a long way. There was a bit of mayhem above the top the last time. He quickened away up the straight, 1-1. Are you staying with next year, Oshin? So back again next year. Well done to Oshin. He's got a Shergar Cup winner. What a way to finish the meeting, a winner for Adrian Brown, Barna Schroeder.
Yeah, I'm delighted for Oshin. He was unlucky, he didn't get into the draw for the riders. It was done fair and square, he's just unlucky. But to be able to come here today and give him a ride and a one ride out of one ride, it's great for him. It gives a young kid great confidence, and he's a lovely lad. Great, quiet, mannerly fella.
And a great finish up to the season.
Oh, it's brilliant. That horse we're getting rid of him the last 3 years. Now he's after 1 and 2. So you can see him in Ballyhide at Christmas.
So put your hands together for Adrian Brown. He's won it with Barna Schroeder. So at the end of a thrilling Shergar Cup here in Ardee this afternoon, delighted to be joined by Collie O'Donnell. Collie, we've had great racing, plenty of thrills and spills along the way, an English winner, and been a good day.
Yeah, it was a fairly good day. Now, I know the Irish done very well, you know, because as I say, they're used to going around these circular tracks around Ireland, you know, and maybe the English jockeys, no doubt they're good jockeys, but they're probably not used to going, you know, around bends. You know, they're used to kind of Yarmouth straight runs and one thing and another. Maybe they just lack that little bit of experience. But saying that, now there's still some very good riders there, like Jordan Williams, is it? And of course John Joe Neal is a fantastic.
Great to see John Joe getting the winner.
It was very good to see John Joe. He rode a couple of months ago up on Letterkenny, so I rode a horse who was very unlucky not to win it, and they gave a couple of horses that very good rides that day, even he didn't win. So, you know, John Joe is a very, very good jockey, and he's a young fella for a very big future.
And I suppose three of your own lads that shone this afternoon, Sean Corby, Jack Kennedy and Russell Ryan.
Yeah, it was great to see Sean getting a couple of winners. He had a dream winner last Sunday in the Curragh, like in One Direction, One Direction's a class pony, and
and to get a double here today on Pablo Escobar and Chubby Chandler for Davy Keane, you know, so as I say, Sean Kirby signed off with a nice double here, and I'm sure he'll be thrilled. And also, well, Tom Madden, he rode the first winner of the day, and he ended up the Northern champion up above, you know. So, and Tom's a top class jockey too. He's going places like big time. So, and there were a couple of other good performances through that. Adrian Brown, of course, getting 2 winners. Like,
delighted for it.
Yeah, delighted, of course. He's kind of had a wee barren spell there for the last few weeks. A couple of horses got injured, and we lost one, and a couple of them out of form in the ground. Goes against a couple of them, but we didn't think we'd get a couple of winners, but we're lucky enough. Barn Estrada there, he wrapped it up there in good style. I know, unfortunately for yourself, your horse lost the jockey, the favourite, of course, but it was good to see Adrian getting a couple of winners now to round the season off.
And a great wrap up for the Northern Circuit as well.
Oh, it was all credit to Greenan Coleman. Like, he put on a very good meeting here, like, and he done a Trojan work, and well, fair dues to him, and hopefully he'll be back next year and run another very good meeting.
So many thanks to Collie O'Donnell, to Caroline on camera, from myself and from all of us at the Shergar Cup. It's goodbye from County Louth.